Hello wonderful human, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This video is for you if you struggle with emotional eating. For many people that struggle with their weight, emotional eating is one of the main reasons why we cannot lose the weight and we cannot keep it off. I used to be one of those people that I would fill in the void with food and stuff my face to not have to deal with my own feelings. However, through EFT, Louise Hay, and inner work and dealing with my shadows, I've gone to a place when this no longer happens to me. And in this video, I will try to help you with this issue as well. We will be using an EFT method. If you don't yet know what is EFT, please check out this video first that explains these techniques and then get back to me. So we're going to begin on the karate chop point, so tapping on the side of the hand. Let's take a deep breath in. And just repeat after me. Even though I have tendency to emotional eating, when I get stressed, when I get anxious, when I feel a void inside, I just eat. I eat whatever is available, whatever is inside, and I often cannot stop. In this moment, I decide to accept myself. Even though when I get stressed or anxious, I tend to reach for food. Food is my way of dealing with difficult emotions. And usually it's unhealthy food. And it makes me eat when I'm not really hungry. And it makes me overeat. And it makes me eat foods that aren't good for me, and I know this. And it's so stressful. And I just keep beating myself up about it. And then I get stressed. And then I eat more. And I get stuck in this vicious circle. In this moment right now, I decide to accept myself like this. And I accept everything that I feel. Even though I have a problem with emotional eating, when things get tough, I go for the fridge. And I just fill the void with food. I turn my attention away from my problems. And I just eat. And I know it's not good for me. It's not good for my health. It's not good for my figure. It doesn't allow me to be in the shape that I'd love to be in. And it just really affects me in all the negative ways. And there really isn't anything good about this. And I hate this. And I hate myself for doing this. In this moment right now, I decide to accept myself like this. I accept everything that I feel. And I accept the fact that I am an emotional eater. And I open myself up to the support of the universe in helping me to shift this pattern. And let's move to the eyebrow point. I am an emotional eater. When I get stressed or anxious or angry, or whenever I experience any other difficult emotions. Rather than deal with the issue and emotion, I just fill in the void with food. I move my attention the other way by going to eat. And I'll eat anything that's in my sight. And most often those are things that are really not good for me. It's sugar, flour, and synthetic ingredients. And as I'm eating them, I hate myself for it. Because it's likely that I struggle with my weight. And I struggle with my body image. And I know emotional eating really contributes to my weight issues. And it contributes to any health issues that I might have. Yet I just cannot stop myself. When I get stressed or anxious, I can't handle it. I just have to go and eat something to make myself feel better. I'm not doing this because I'm bad or stupid. I'm not doing it because there's something wrong with me. This is just how I was taught to deal with difficult emotions. Perhaps my caretakers, my parents, grandparents, uncles, perhaps they gave me sweets when I was upset. Or maybe they didn't give me any attention when I was struggling. And it was myself who found some soothing in eating. Whatever is the reason that I took this pattern on, I am deciding to let it go. So far, it felt like I had no choice. It felt like this is much stronger than me. And I have no control over it. But I'm starting to realize that I do have control. I am in charge of my body, not the other way around. And I'm beginning to realize that it's possible to release negative beliefs. And it's possible to tap in new positive ones. So I'm choosing to do that. I've brought all my negative feelings to the surface. That whole stress, anxiety, and escaping from my own emotions. And now I'm ready to start clearing it. I'm already clearing it by tapping on it. But I make an additional decision to start letting it go now. This feeling that when I experience difficult emotions, I must eat to turn my attention away or to fill the void. I'm letting go of this feeling. I'm releasing this feeling from every fiber of my being. I'm releasing this feeling from every cell of my body. I'm releasing this feeling from all the situations in the past when I felt that the only way to soothe myself from difficult emotions was to eat something unhealthy. That was the only way to help myself and soothe myself. I'm releasing it. I'm letting it go. It's my conscious choice. Today is the new day, and I am making new belief. My new belief is that I can handle any negative emotions that I feel. I am learning to hold myself. I am learning to be my own best friend and supporter. And I am learning to allow myself to experience difficult emotions as they arise. When I feel stressed or anxious, when I feel angry or lonely, or when I feel any other negative emotions that I tend to cover up with food. I know there are other ways of dealing with them. I could just try sitting with them. I could actually welcome them in and just look at them and know that it's safe to be with them and look at them. I know that it's safe to experience my feelings, even the so-called negative ones. It's safe to sit with my feelings. And if the feeling of anxiety or stress is just too much, I know I can use EFT to release that feeling. There are countless videos on YouTube that help with those things. I can choose to do a guided meditation. I can choose to try doing a breathing technique. I can choose to journal about the feelings. I can choose to go for a walk, take a bath, or call my best friend. There are other ways of dealing with negative emotions that don't include unhealthy eating. I don't need to stuff my face with food to deal with difficult emotions. I know that now. And I am starting to build my resource list. Perhaps after finishing this video, I'll sit down and write down a few things that I can do when I'm experiencing those negative emotions, so I don't feel so lost. And I have my resources. And I am feeling calmer and calmer, because I know that I can deal with whatever comes my way. I know that I am holding myself. I know that I am supporting myself. I know that I am able to soothe myself in a healthy way. And I'm loving myself how I am. I'm learning that from this place of love, the real change comes. And I know that when I love myself, I am able to hold myself in the tough times. And that gives me the sense of calm and stability. And if it would happen that I eat emotionally again, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm not going to call it failure. I'm just going to notice that I've done this. I'm going to acknowledge it and forgive myself. And promise myself to do better next time. And I'm going to love myself anyway. And I'll treat it as experience, not failure. I'm feeling calm now, and I'm trusting in myself. That I can handle whatever comes my way. That I can hold and love myself. In body, mind, and spirit. And close your eyes, take a breath in. Open your mouth. And how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling some relief, some comfort, some more security within yourself. remember that you might need to repeat that video, and that is okay. And also, you know, like if this feels too much for you to deal with on your own, I have quite a lot of experience in this because my whole life I battled with my weight, with my body image, with overeating, overportioning, emotional eating, most of the things, you name it. And through the inner work, through the help of EFT and also Louise Hay, who I respect so much, I've managed to completely transform my relationship with food and my body. And I really love myself, how I am right now. And from this place of love, I've managed to change a lot of things about my body, and I've managed to lose a lot of weight and just feel healthier and happier. And I am more than happy to talk to you about your issues, to see whether I am the right person that could help you with this. So if you like to book a free 20 minutes consultation on the phone, just have a look in the description. You'll find an information there on how to proceed with that. And I also really want to thank you for taking the time, for taking the responsibility for your own issues and being brave enough to look at what's underneath this. I congratulate you, and I hope we'll see each other again soon. Peace.